I know I haven't been on YouTube in a minute, and I have a good reason, I have an explanation. A lot's been happening. That's not the reason. Well, I mean, kind of. I do be collecting rocks. We have a flight in 2 hours, and don't say we don't do this all the time. We do it all the time. We have a flight in 2 hours, so what else is new? But I've been meaning to update my resume for a while, but have I had incentive? Absolutely not. But this will be my second career fair. It will be Ali's first career fair. So I don't have business cards because I haven't reprinted mine in a while. That is such a huge dragonfly. I'm so sorry. That thing's straight to the ER if it collides with your head. We're kind of running out of time, but also our printer doesn't work. Nobody is surprised about that. It's the revenge of the printers. First up in the robot war is going to be printers. Tell me why I was bonding with the Michaels employee over the state of the economy. We're talking about the election, or we're bonding over like, yeah, I work 2 or 3 jobs and I still can't afford rent. And I'm like, that's one thing. That is one thing. And then we also talked about how every year that it's the election year, it's just insanity always ensues. And then we have to fly out in like an hour and a half, and I still want to fit in a workout. But this is what we do all the time. It's fine. Y'all, the ridiculousness. I have been in 6 different states in the past month, but that is what you do when you're job searching. And one of them was for a job fair conference thing. I'm in Alabama right now. The office is closed, even though it's not yet 5:30. They just close early a lot of the time, so love that. Also, the pool isn't operating yet, but that's okay. I mean, usually I'm too busy working, but now that I'm not working and I'm job searching, it would be really awesome to have the pool be open. But I finally have time to finish this book. I've been working on it very slowly, and I keep renewing it at the library, so I have time to finish it. But now that I'm not working, I can finish it. It's about 400 pages. And also, I told Ali that it's kind of sad that it took us a year and a half of living here to finally go play footy. We played footy the other night, and I always tell her I feel like we're fully moved in. I feel like we'll be fully at home. We found a team and we joined a team, and I'm feeling like so many things in our life are going fantastic. And then we recently got a new car, we got a new apartment, right? But the job stuff, I'm no longer with the flight school that I was teaching with. It's disappointing, but now I can do things like go read in the sun, which I never get to do anymore. Applying to jobs, I'm doing my cover letter because I've been meaning to redo my resume and my cover letter for a very long time, and I haven't. So I'm applying to jobs, redoing that, and then I'm gonna go back to the apartment and clean a little bit. Magnesium, caffeinated water, which gives it the pinky color, and the hydrolyte, like a hydro packet, and it's disgusting. Thank you for asking. However, something I have noticed is while I'm doing my list, thinking, oh, I want to pack black because black matches with things a lot more, but pretty much all I own is just black. Like there's not a whole lot of color going on here. Don't mind the fan because the fan is going over there. But my athletic stuff, because that's what I live in, and then in my work uniforms, and just more black and white, and then even my swimsuit is black. And I don't really know if I should bother bringing other stuff when I'm always living in athletic wear and my work uniform. Probably not gonna need a coat for a hot second. Not gonna need my leather pants that I lived in, or my cargo pants that I lived in during school season. I'm not gonna wear the Timbs for a minute. It's not sinking in that I am leaving in a couple days, because at a very bare level, I know that a swimsuit can double as a bra, a swimsuit, and a workout top. And I just have a rice cooker, you know? I feel like I'll feel at home. Like I don't need a whole lot to survive. The ocean is going to be there, and I'm going to be able to fly. Hey y'all, it's Amavi slinking back in. I have been off social media for 3 or 4 months. Usually I'm off social media for the summer, but a couple things have been different, and I thought that I had nothing to say. The longer I was away, the harder it is to come back to social media. But it's also just the fact that I'm a flight instructor and commercial pilot, working on my multi-engine ratings and just working on getting more hours towards ATP license. Middle of my flight training in Oregon, and then I moved about 2 years ago to Atlanta. So my girlfriend is still living in Atlanta. I'm now working on an island, a contract job. Let me tell you, I did not sign up for summer semester classes, but God and the universe or whatever you believe in was like, oh, you're gonna learn and you're gonna like it. The character development went crazy. The plot was diabolical. And the longer time went on, the more I didn't want to return to social media, and I didn't want to have to explain myself and try to explain the chronological timeline, because so much happened and it's kind of all on top of each other, right? So from an artistic perspective of putting together a video, I was like, how? Like, it's weird and I don't want to have to explain myself. But then I was like, deche, por qué? For what reason? What was the reason? Why? The only two men I answer to is God and my dentist, and one of those men I have not seen for over a year. Dr. Hazim, if you're watching this, I still don't have braces. The budget's not like that. Y'all, that's all I feel comfortable with sharing for now. Only the Lord can judge me for how high I keep. That is 85 Fahrenheit. I have it like 70, 75, but after I'm in the ocean and after I'm outside all day and I worked out and I came home and showered, I just feel like I'm cold. So I think that's actually quite common. Anyways, hello, baby. He's a little guy. I think it is incredibly judgmental of me that I like the lizards and the geckos and I love them and I think they're so cute and I'm like happy when they're in the house. But if that was a roach, y'all. And spiders, but the thing is, spiders mind their business. Roaches are always like in your food and running around. And it's like, can you stop? Can you go back to hell and the devil where you belong? Liters for fluid ounces, 56.7 grams, 2 ounces. So I have 6 ounces, I suppose, total of like crema to moisturize and lotion myself. And your girl is struggling so badly. But I do be going in the ocean like every day and then it's drying me out. It really is. I'm gonna get the huge Costco size of like coconut oil tub next probably because you can use that forever. Y'all know what time it is, grocery haul. I'm always just so curious to see because what is expensive in one city and you think it's a commodity, you think it's a luxury good when it's not a luxury good, it's just because it's expensive. So you associate price and expense with worth. This is too economic. Jasmine, in my opinion, Allie and I both think jasmine is the best. We're biased because it depends what you're using it for, I guess. Bananas because I brought oatmeal from home. Peanut butter because I brought oatmeal from home. Scallions, these are local, beautiful. Carrots and cucumbers, these were a pretty good price, also local. So what I'm gonna do, you'll already know, I'm not done yet. Kimchi and tofu. I wanted extra firm, but they didn't have it, it's okay. So I wanna make a dish and use peanut sauce because there's soy sauce in the pantry. And then there's a rice cooker, and y'all already know, if there's a rice cooker, you're set. So I'm gonna make the rice while I'm out swimming, because first of all, and I have peanut butter and bananas for oatmeal that I brought. Guess how much this cost? It was nearly $40 USD. So I don't usually buy chicken myself a lot. Usually Allie is in charge of that. So case in point number one, I'm probably not gonna cook in that kitchen a whole lot because there was a huge bug on the lamp, which normally she would take care of. She would either kill it or rehabilitate it into the wild. And in case of point number two, she usually buys the chicken and the meat and the protein. So I'm gonna go swimming and make some rice and worry about this later and ask the other pilots how they survive, quite frankly. I'm being so for real. I wish I was kidding. Nothing beats flying all day, going on a run after having some really good kimbap, and then jumping in the ocean after your run. It's like a reward, but also the salt kind of stings, but I know it's good for my scalp because my scalp is so dry in Atlanta, so I'm hoping to heal it while I'm here. I feel like I'm gonna wake up and realize it was all a dream and I'm still unemployed and living on food stamps and just going to the library every day to borrow their Chrome laptop, to borrow their Chromebook and just sit in the library all day to apply to jobs. I'm just gonna wake up and this is all like one of those dreams where you wake up and you're so mad that it's not real life.